Hi everyone, it's Wednesday. Hope everyone's doing okay. We're going to get started on the next part of this lesson. So, just as a reminder, this last part of your This I Believe booklet is working you towards writing your own This I Believe essay. So, that's going to be the final part of this unit before we go on to unit number 2. So, what we did yesterday, you were supposed to go on to the This I Believe website, and you were to look at some of the essays that other people have written and look at them, analyze them, kind of figure out, okay, how did they start the essay? What literary devices did they use? Did they use a hook? Did they use a simile? What kind of language did they use? Did they use dialogue? And trying to figure out, well, maybe I want to use one of these kinds of things for my own writing. So that was the assignment. That was the assignment from yesterday. So it was just these questions, explore other essays, 1, 2, 3, and then on the back side, 4, 5, 6. These are not to hand in. These are just for you to practice, to get you thinking about this. I'll let you know when there is something to hand in, and today there will be. So for the rest of this week, you're going to be working on your first assignment for your This I Believe essay. And I've posted it in Google Classroom. It's actually best if you log on to Google Classroom and just read the instructions there. So when you log in, you're going to log in to classwork, and you're going to go to the This I Believe unit, and underneath there is a spot. I'll show you right now. It's going to be posted already today, so here I haven't posted it yet, but it's just your This I Believe essay. I know it's backwards for you guys, but first assignment for your This I Believe essay. So you'll click on that, and you'll read the instructions, and then you'll open your assignment, and the first the assignment, it just walks you right through everything. Now, if you're following along in your booklet, the assignment that I posted actually comes a little bit later. So I'm just going to show you the pages that you can look over in your booklet, but you don't need to fill out or answer the questions if you don't want. If you want to and you find it helpful, you absolutely can. But these are the pages that we're just going to kind of read through but skip over. So the next page is actually some possible quotes. So this gets you thinking about quotes and how quotes influence us, and how quotes can actually be kind of like a belief statement. And then there are some like coaching quotes on the back of that sheet as well. And then it starts talking about how to organize your opening and closing. So it gives you some tips here on that page, how to open and how to close and how to organize that. Things like using humor. So you can read through all of this. It'll be helpful for you. So I do suggest you read this, but you don't have to necessarily fill out these questions. You don't have to do that. Only do it if you want to. If that helps you, great, go for it, do it, but you don't have to. And then the next page are some other kind of lessons, woodenisms, and then on the back of that page is supporting your belief. So these are just all tips to help you with organizing and writing your This I Believe essay. Okay, so it talks about things like dialogue, rhetorical questions, examples, analogies, memoirs. So those are all things that you could include in your personal belief essay. So read over this, but you don't have to. So then finally, the next part is drafting your essay. So you will be starting to draft your essay. These are also some tips for you as well. So you don't have to worry about this right now. I would suggest read over it just so you know what's going on. This is really some good, helpful suggestions for you. But the first assignment is actually, you're going to write a hook or an opening for your essay. So in this assignment, you're actually going to write 2 of them, and then you're going to submit both of them, And then after you write both of them, you're going to pick the one that you like the best, and you're going to use that as the hook or the opening for your This I Believe essay. Okay, so this first assignment, you're going to hand it in. If you're doing it on Google Classroom, you have to type it all out on there. There's just follow the instructions. It's really easy, and press submit, and that's how I will get it, and then I can give it back to you. And then sorry, where were we? Right, so preparing a hook. This part is also all on Google Classroom digitally as well. You can read it in your booklet if you want, but it's also on Google Classroom. And some of you might just find it easier to do it on Google Classroom than having to write it out by hand. And then I can get it really easily as well. So it talks about things like using a bold statement, or a metaphor, description, an anecdote. Okay, so it gives you some ideas to help you prepare for writing your introduction or your hook. Okay, so then once you've read through that, then the next part of the assignment is you're actually going to write 2 possible hooks or openings for your This I Believe essay. And if you're doing it on Google Classroom, you're just going to type it in directly into your assignment after you read the instructions, and then you can submit it. If you want, you can do it in your booklet too. So if you're doing it in your booklet, it'll be this page, okay, and then the back page, and it's a total out of 10. So each part is worth 5. And I'm going to give you the rest of the week to work on this. It'll be due on Monday. And on Monday, we're going to continue with the next part of this last part of our unit. And we're going to start thinking about writing our outline for our essay. So we know that before you actually write something, you have to have an outline first. And we practice doing this in class with our pie organizers all the time. So hopefully that'll be helpful for us. It's a different kind of format when you're writing a non-pragmatic text, when you're writing something that's more literary, which is what we're going to be doing. So we'll go over some of those things starting on Monday. But for the rest of the week, because I haven't been hearing a lot from people, I'm wondering if people are having problems catching up. So I'm just going to give you the rest of the week to work on this assignment and or catch up on other assignments that you have haven't had a chance to finish yet. And just to remind you all, please come join me in the Hangout from 1 to 2 p.m. I'm there every day if you need help. You can email me first if you want, but I'm there between 1 and 2 p.m. every day. Yeah, so come on down, and I'm more than happy to help you there. Or if you just want to, maybe some other people are there, say hi to other people if you want as well. And that's it for today. So assignment due Monday. Go to the Google Classroom. I'll post on the blog tomorrow as well. But yeah, hope you have a great evening or rest of your day. See you later. Bye.